Listen, Cade Cunningham is a once in a lifetime player. He's played quarterback in high school. He's from Arlington, Texas. He's a Dallas Cowboys fan. Who cares? He's the face of your franchise. He's the captain of the ship. So you got to be happy with what you got. He's a once in a lifetime talent that doesn't come often. All right? We were lucky to have Chauncey Billups and Richard Hamilton in the backcourt. We were lucky to have Isaiah Thomas and Joe D in the backcourt. But when you got Jaden Ivey and Cade Cunningham in the backcourt, it's must-see TV. Even though Jaden Ivey had a slump last year and hit like the sophomore wall, not a rookie wall, but he hit a sophomore wall and was on the bench. But Jaden Ivey still has promise. Never lose faith in that kid. Just like you should never lose faith in Cade Cunningham. This man is coming off of a what? $226 million deal worth 5 years, so to speak. So yeah, Cade Cunningham is a bona fide stud alongside Ivy. I mean, he can show flashes all the time. And I think he was snubbed as an all-star, man. Like, this kid is a genetic freak. Ivy, I'm like I said before, I'm not losing faith in Ivy. I think Ivy can be a baller. Just like I think Jalen Duren can be a baller and, spread out and be a stretch five and shoot threes. Not only be a guy who could be in the paint and be a rebounder. And I'm hoping that Isaiah Stewart can show more than just an enforcer type of vibe to himself this year. I'm really, really interested in seeing what Ron Holland and Bobby Klitman can bring to our franchise. I'm really interested into it because Bobby Klitman to me is a, diamond in the rough, second round type project player. And he's definitely balled out in the summer league, just like Ron Holland, So, I mean, the future is really looking good for this team. And not only it's looking good for this team, but it's looking good for JB Bickerstaff. Because when JB Bickerstaff was in Cleveland, he molded those guys into what they are now, a playoff team. You know what I'm saying? And not only he's molded those guys into be a playoff team, but he's developed them the right way. You know what I mean? He coaches the game the right way. He lets his players have fun, but work hard while having fun. And I love that about JB Bickerstaff. I want JB Bickerstaff to succeed while he's here. And as long as he's developing his players and letting them have fun and, letting them have the hard work, tenacity, and mentality on the floor, they'll be just fine. And I just don't want them to say, let's tank for a lottery pick this year. That shouldn't even be in the plans. The plans should be in the play-in. All right? The plans shouldn't be off season every single time. It should be let's compete. Because the last few times you tanked, you literally failed at getting the top pick. You were lucky to get Cade Cunningham. But 9 times out of 10, you failed. So tanking ain't going to work in today's game. If you tank, you're not getting the top pick. You're going to get at least the 5th or 6th pick. Just like with the record that we had. We had the 5th pick and took Ron Holland. There was ways of trading up or trading back. But then again, you have to stay put because you never know who's going to fall there. And no one even knew who Ron Holland was. Because he did play with the Ignite in the G League. So, he's only 19. We got to give the kid a chance. But other than that, it's going to be a lot of work. A lot of work for JB Bickerstaff. A lot of work for Trajan Langdon. A lot of work for the rest of the, front office and the coaching staff. And it's going to be so much work for them to do. Because these guys need to hit the ground running. It's an 82-game season. And if they don't hit the ground running now, it's going to be, the same result. So hit the ground running now and pick it up. Right about now we have Houston Texans and Pittsburgh Steelers playing in this game right about now, and it's 7 minutes in the first quarter. These guys are going to go at it right now. Wow, they're gonna get at it. But then again, I'm just excited to see what Cade Cunningham and the Detroit Pistons can do this season. You know, I'm very, very excited. I don't want to have my expectations way too high. I expect nothing but 20, maybe 30 wins this season. So that way they can start off with some rhythm, start off with some good momentum. You know, I don't see playoffs just yet. But if you want to win more than 30 games, then play-in should be in the mindset. You know what I'm saying? Finishing as 5th seed, 4th seed should be on the mindset if you want to reach more than just 30 wins. But if we do get 30 wins, that's fine with me. It's all about building and, you know, making sure it goes brick by brick by brick so that way you can compete in the playoffs. So that way you can compete with Boston, Miami, Indiana, Miami, New York, you know, even Cleveland. Again, Cleveland. It's just hard. You know, it's hard to get through, you know, losing seasons. It's really hard, and no one likes to lose. No one in the locker room likes to lose. Even the coaches don't like to lose. They see that as an epic fail, you know, and you don't want to go home, you know, with your head down and frustrated and mad that you have another losing season under your belt. You want winning. You want to win. You want to feel success. You want to feel like the fans can come to LCA and enjoy every single Pistons game. You want to make them feel happy. And you want to feel the energy again. You want to feel the energy again. You want to feel the you know, the defense, the offense. You want to feel every single more than what you had in past seasons. Because past seasons wasn't so happy. The only team that could fill up LCA right about now is the Detroit Red Wings. You know, the Detroit Red Wings had a hell of an impressive year. Big shout out to Patrick Kane coming back to our club and whatnot. But, you know, I think we had a solid draft, you know, in the NHL. We picked up some solid players, but that's another topic for another day. Overall, I just got a question for you guys. Is it October yet? I hope so. I mean, we're just, you know, a tad bit away from October, but, you know, right now we're just going through NFL preseason. As I said in the last video, the Lions lost 14-3 preseason. Win, losses, they don't care. They don't matter to the fans or to me unless it's, you know, the regular season, because that's where it really counts. But in the meantime, between time, Pistons fans, you should be excited. Make sure you tell a Pistons fan to tell a Pistons fan, just like I say to Lions fans and other Lions fans, come join the journey. Subscribe to my channel. I'm at 231 subscribers. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, and have your comments down below. And give me your thoughts on Cade Cunningham and the Pistons. And where do you think that they can go from here? You know what I'm saying? One more year of rebuilding, or do you see play-in? Straight play-in. Which one do you see? Another offseason or play-in? Let me know in the comment section. But then again, it's yours truly, Chicken Nugget King 586, signing out. Peace.